Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast. Alongside me is the dapper Brandon Swanson, pulling out the blazer here, and we are going to give you previews today. The Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two bad teams, Brandon. What do you got going?
Yeah, you're right. Two bad teams.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm just kidding. But who would have thought that the Super Bowl runner-up and the MVP, the league MVP, this year would be 1-4 and really scuffling. I mean, really scuffling. You have a chance to put away the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are not a good team. And Derek Anderson is about all you have to say.
Yeah.
That awful interception in the end zone just lofted it up. I mean, come on. You and I knew not to do that.
No.
We don't play football.
My cousin, Derek Anderson. He's not really my cousin.
Yeah, no. Well,
I'd be ashamed.
Let me tell you, you wouldn't be walking around saying it's your cousin.
I'd be ashamed
if he was.
I'd be ashamed.
But on the other side, for the New Orleans Saints, they also have not been good this season. Their one win coming against San Diego in the final minutes, which isn't that when most teams who play San Diego get their win in the final minutes. Oakland Raiders. But
the Kansas City Chiefs.
And anyone else they've played. But I think that right
Colts,
now for the Carolina Panthers, it's come out and let's get this passing game going, because really Cam Newton has been unable to do so. I feel like to this point Cam has not been Cam, and let's see some good runs by Cam. Let's not be stupid with the football. Cam Newton has really had some bad mistakes, mentally and otherwise. He had a bad mistake that cost him a concussion. Just don't be an idiot. That's the key for the Panthers and Cam Newton. Don't be an idiot. On the other side, for the New Orleans Saints, let's find a ground game. Let's find a running game. Let's get Mark Ingram going again, because I think when Mark Ingram was going last season, the Saints still weren't out that good, but I think that at least Mark Ingram, you gave him some more a chance to win some games, because they didn't have to rely on the pass all the time. At least they knew. New Orleans has always been a passing team under Drew Brees, but at least they knew then that they had a running game. They had something else to lean on other than just the pass. So I think it's the ground game for New Orleans, and for the Panthers, it's be smart. And Cam Newton's got to be smart, and he's got to make some good decisions. He's got to pull out that football IQ that we saw last season. He's not had it this year. Maybe it's because of the concussions. But I think, folks, in this one, I think the Carolina Panthers will come out victorious to get win number 2. It's going to be another high-scoring game, I believe. I'm thinking that we're going to see a 30 to probably 30 to 23 game, and it's going to be the Carolina Panthers coming out in front of the New Orleans Saints.
Weirdly enough, that's a bold prediction, as ESPN has the Saints 60% favored over the Carolina Panthers, which is just weird to say after the 15-1 season.
It's weird. It certainly is, but I think that if Cam Newton plays, which I think it sounds like he's going to, he's got to bounce back. He's got to bounce back now, and I think that he knows he's got to be smarter. Yeah. And it's smarter when he's running, smarter when he's throwing. I think that they need to open up for Kelvin Benjamin, too, because after a while, teams are going to realize, oh, shit, we need to guard Greg Olsen. Well, no shit. Come on. 10 catches for 108. You couldn't give some of that to Kelvin? I'm not salty because I lost my game last week. I'm just salty.
Are you a little salty?
I'm just salty in general about it.
All right. Tell us why you're salty in the comments down below. Also, tell us who you think is going to win in this game. Is it the Saints or are the Panthers going to bounce back? Tell us in the comments down below. Also, in the description, you can find our Twitters. You can find Most Valuable Pod's Twitter, our Snapchat, our Instagram, all that fun stuff. And you can find patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast if you do want to help this. All of these videos, all the podcasts get a little bit better. If you want to see more video podcasts, then head over to patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast, because that's where you will help us give that to you guys each and every week. But for Brandon Swanson, I am Sean Anderson, and we will see you in the next preview.